So we got some pretty big news about Love Live, and specifically for Hasunosora, which is from the Link Love Live app. So what's going on with these girls? So of course we are hopefully familiar with these 6 girls. I know it's Japan only, but they have now shifted from the 103rd term to the 104th term, as you can see on the right. And if you notice, there's 3 new girls in this image that weren't shown before. So that means we actually got some new girls to talk about that have been added to the Love Live arsenal of a lot of girls. So what's going on with that, and what can we learn about it? So in the story, they have shifted from the 103rd term to 104th term, which is just, you know, the years of that the school has been in existence. And the girls are now shifting with the first years becoming second years, and second years become 30 years, same thing that they did with Love Live Superstar. In the story that you read about Link Love Live app, you get to learn about Sachi Ogami. She was actually one of the original members in the 102nd term, and she recruited the girls, which would be the second years, and then now they're going to be third years, which if you're wondering, it's Kozue, Suziri, and Megumi, which I have shown in their image to the right. So now we have shifted those girls up, and that's where we are now. So the first years become second years, the second years become third years. So I guess there's a question of, will there be a 105th term? I guess potentially, but that does mean Kozue, Suziri, and Megumi will be graduating then. But for right now, no one leaves, which always works for Love Live, as we have the girls growing up and moving up in the year. Well, that's what we see with Superstar. And here we're getting the same deal as well, as now that we're moving to a new year or in term, they got new girls to add. So we got some new first years that get added to this group. So who are these girls exactly? So first up we have Kosuzu Kachimachi, and her seiyuu is Fuka Hayama, as you can see in this image here. She is going to be part of the Orchestra unit. So yes, the duo units are going to gain 1 member each. We have her birthday is going to be February 28th, her height is 152, and her hobbies is collecting stationaries. So here you can go ahead and read all about it, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump to the intro video, which actually is translated by Team Onibe. So I'll give you a link if you want to watch the whole thing, but I'm just going to give you a bit of the highlights to give you an idea of what they sound like and what they do.
先輩に憧れてハスノソラ女学院スクールアイドルクラブに入部届を出させていただきました。新1年生です。愛はたくさんします。でも諦めないから。だからどうかお願いします。頑張るぞチェスト。
And that more or less gets you a bit of a summary of who Kosuzu is. So now let's jump to Ginko Momose, whose seiyuu is Hina Sakurai. She will be joining the unit Suraizu Bouquet, and her birthday is 10/20, her height is 162, her hobbies is kimono, shrines, tea shop touring, and special skills is embroidery and Japanese dance. You also learn from her introduction that she runs an embroidery shop, and also her grandmother was a member of the Performing Arts Club, which is the predecessor of the School Idol Club, a very old style of that. And the fact that she also is an alumna of Hasunosora, which is her, basically she wanting to continue that tradition, kind of like how Honoka wanted to continue the tradition of her mom by going to the same school and some other schools. So let's go ahead and jump to her introduction.
お初にお目にかかります。ハスノソラ女学院104期生、百瀬銀子です。スクールアイドルクラブではスリーズブーケというユニットに所属しています。私の実家は加賀縫いという伝統工芸の職人の家で、私も昔から刺繍をするのが好きでした。また祖母がこのハスノソラの OG で、スクールアイドルクラブの前身である芸学部に在籍してたということもあり、スクールアイドル活動に興味がありました。頑張ります。どうぞ よろしくお願いします。
I also noticed that she did have an Ani list listing, but her roles are pretty insignificant. She was a goblin in the Hero anime, which has Ayumu and Yu Takasaki as well. And last but not least, we have Hime Anyoji by Rin Kurusu. Hime, which actually means princess, so I'm wondering how that's going to play into her role. She is part of the Mirakura Paku, and her birthday is 9/24, her height is 160, and her hobbies is gaming and preaching about games. She likes to game, stream, speed eating, so I guess I could really relate to the people who like watching live streams, and you know, I like games as well. You can see that through her favorite phrases is fun comes first, your opponent is playing the same game, and GGWP, good games, well played, and you know, the heart symbol. And the fact that she is an idol is because of the fact the other girls were live streaming a lot. So let's learn more about her in the introduction.
どうも、はじめまして。1年生の安養寺姫って言います。よろしくお願いします。ユニットはミラクラパークです。メグちゃんとルリちゃんも。私はもともとあるゲームで一応学生チャンピオンになりまして、優勝を機にチームが解散してストリーマーに転向してました。その時のハンドルネームはつまようちって言います。それで e スポーツの一芸でこの学校に入りました。メグちゃん、ルリちゃんに温かく迎え入れてもらえて、対戦よろしくお願いします。全力で勝ち狙いに行きます。
And of course, I looked for Ani list, and she actually has the most information on there. You get some basic information about the Seiyu, as well as she has some roles, which she actually has some ending and opening roles that is noteworthy, like the Slime anime. I'm also getting a lot of Rina vibes from her as well. They got 104 term versions of the group songs from the first set of songs that they released, so Dream Believers, On Your Mark, and New Euphoria. So basically, they just add these girls, maybe swap some lines for them, and when they're all singing, you know, they're all singing again with more girls. But what is noteworthy that was included in that video is that each of the subunits have a new song. And yes, it does include the new girls. So of course we got to listen to those. So without further ado, let's listen to the 3 new soul songs, which yes, include these new girls.
ッション燃やしてミラクルをこそ同じ土俵の上
So that more or less concluded what we know about these new girls so far. These seiyus are relatively new, that's per tradition of Love Live in general. They haven't done a whole lot out there, but we got an idea of what they sound like based on the live streams that they have, and we got a little preview of how they sing. I tried to highlight when the new girls were singing. I don't know if I screwed that up or not. Their voices are pretty new, so I have a little struggle with that, so I need to get more familiar with them. But the song seems pretty dang good. I definitely am really liking Ladybug so far, and Aku Haruka has a pretty nice chorus, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting the full versions of those songs, which come out in just a few days. So I'm very excited to listen to those when they come out. But let me know what you guys think about these girls. I know it is hosted on a Link Love Live app, which is only in Japan only, but there are fans who are giving out free fan subs that you can watch on YouTube, so I highly recommend looking at those if you are interested in it. Or I guess you can learn Japanese, but you know, that's really hard, and even I'm not bothering myself to do that. But you know, there's definitely a lot of good content out there for Love Live, and I would encourage you to try to learn more about them if you are able to do so. But let me know what you guys think about these girls. Which girl is your favorite? It seems a lot of people seem to be interested in Hime so far. That's what I've seen most buzz about early on. Of course, that's not necessarily going to be true, but I definitely see some good interest for these new girls already based on what I saw online. And I'm very curious to see what you guys think about these girls so far. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about these girls in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys in another video soon.